Here with IceHogs head coach Ted Dent, training camp underway here in Rockford. It's been a long journey for you here, as it is usually. Last year a little bit different, but he had rookie tournament in London, Ontario. He had Blackhawks training camp for the last week and a half or so, and now you're finally here in Rockford. Kind of a month build up to this. It's got to feel good to finally start getting into your usual routine, right?
Yeah, we're already, as a staff, we're 3 weeks in already. I think we started September 5th in London and then off to Notre Dame and Chicago. So, it's nice to be back in Rockford in the building here and get into our day-to-day routine and then get a few exhibition games this week and get into full practice next week.
And every season is cut a little bit different, and I think the thing that stands out right now at the present, you look at this training camp roster, there's 18 guys here. There haven't been a whole lot of guys that have been sent back from Chicago, and that's obviously going to change. But how does that change things for you and the coaching staff with all these tryout guys here? I guess the positive for them, and maybe for you guys, you really get a clean look at a lot of guys that are trying to make this hockey team or at some point of this season get an opportunity for a call-up.
Yeah, for sure. There's, we talked about it yesterday in our meeting with the group here, and like a guy like Brandon Svensson, who we saw 2 years ago in our camp, and then midway through that season we ran into some injury trouble, and we called upon Brandon, and he ended up staying with us for a year and a half. So It does happen, and it's a good opportunity to see some of these guys in a game situation. And then, as Chicago starts to send down some players, and we'll get some of our guys in the mix soon as well.
Yeah, I mean, it does happen. You can even go back to Rob Klinkhammer, who had 1 year of AHL experience, came here on a tryout, and, I mean, he's going to be a regular in the NHL this year. I know that's kind of the extreme situation, but, you get an opportunity to put these guys in some situations, these tryout guys, you never know how they're going to flourish or what's going to blossom out of it, right?
Yeah, you never know, Mike. We've seen the Klinkhammers of the world and other players as well, the Tim Brents, certain guys that have been in the American League for 3, 4, 5 years and then find a niche with either the Blackhawks or another NHL team. And, the one thing we've learned here in Rockford, and you've been here the whole time, is never say never and never give up on a player, because just when you think, he might not make it, he starts playing in the NHL.